few privileges for prisoners behind bars, but tonight Cate Cauguiran tells us about a new one: condoms.
It's one thing to get a soda from a vending machine, but a condom?
I think it's kind of strange, to be honest.
How about a free condom machine in a jail?
In the next 5 years, you can expect to see more machines like these distributing condoms in California state prisons.
It's an important public health intervention.
Free condoms for California prisoners. An intervention new to the state, but not new in San Francisco. Free condoms were handed out to inmates as early as the 80s.
At that time already, lots of people dying of AIDS, and particularly in the sheriff's department, several deputies had died. It had just been devastating.
In fact, state officials reached out to San Francisco's program as a model for the rest of California.
The prevalence of HIV and AIDS and hepatitis and STDs is higher in county jails, but we have contained it for some years, and we are starting to see the population go down.
Sheriff Ross Mercury says this new law should have happened years ago.
For California, it's long overdue. For the United States, it's way long overdue.
But not everyone is sold.
I'm definitely not comfortable with it being here.
I don't believe that it's any way that we should have a reason to access it.
Because of another law, inmates aren't allowed to have sex with one another, even if it's consensual.
I think we have to be very careful about sending mixed messages to what is permissible and acceptable behavior.
But the reality is,
people do have, sexual intercourse in prison.
And illegal or not, other inmates say it's better to acknowledge the reality instead of ignore it.
It's better to be safe than not, right?
I think it's good, to have it, for those, who prefer to use it.
According to the CDC, 1 in 7 people with HIV passes through a correctional facility each year. And in California, more than 1,000 prisoners are known to be HIV positive. And Sheriff Mercury says this new law will address a bigger picture.
And we'll continue to push that envelope and making sure that people see that improving public safety is also about improving public health.
In San Francisco, Cate Cauguiran, KPIX 5.
California is the second state in the country to adopt this new law. Vermont started offering them in prisons in the 80s.